And this matchup
All right,
always, Clark, seems to produce some fireworks.
Well, again, when conference opponents are this familiar, Kevin, things tend to get ramped up, heated up, intensified, if you will.
Now, let's head courtside to hear more about MP's record-breaking performance.
Well, he had a flat-out insane game, setting a new NBA record for threes in a game, passing the 14 that Klay Thompson hit back in 2018. The new record holder told me, quote, "I was just in the zone. Everything was going in. It was the best feeling in the world. And it was so much fun to watch, guys."
It was a lot of fun to watch. Thank you. And checking out Minnesota's opening lineup. The big men on the floor for him, Randall and Gobert. The wingmen, Edwards and McDaniel. And it's MP in at the point. Harkinen can't get it to go. The Timberwolves with a quick start to this game. Their last win put them into double digits with 10 in a row. Wow, quite a stretch.
Just playing really solid basketball right now. They're trusting each other more out there and attacking as a group. They're a fist, not individual fingers, which has made them tough to beat.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
And having a star in Anthony Edwards, Clark, with so much confidence, what kind of impact does that have for the Wolves?
Well, it's huge. I mean, he wants the pressure of carrying the team, and with his outgoing nature and skill set, that mentality, I think, permeates the team and gives it great confidence.
Good work there as it goes.
And nice touch inside. George can finish from all three levels.
The drive by MP. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. And we've got our 2K insider, Shams Charania, on the line. Shams, what's the story?
Well, the Jazz have traded away a lot of their veterans, but all-star Lauri Markkanen still remains. After a down shooting season a year ago, perhaps he needs to build his value back up around the league before they would consider moving him.
He can heat up in a hurry, that's for sure. We appreciate the update. Thanks, Shams. The first one falls. So, Clark, looking at the history of the Timberwolves, they're in the most successful stretch ever.
Yeah, you look at the first 24 seasons, Minnesota won just 2 playoff series total. They've won 4 rounds in the last 2 years alone in the playoffs. You know, what's been the key if you ask that question? I'd say having that guy Anthony Edwards is where you start.
Now, Bailey. Down low. Gobert with the block.
Gobert denying that chance at the rim. The Stifle Tower doing his thing.
Kicks it out to MP. And once again off the mark by Minnesota. So the Jazz, their last game, a loss to Minnesota. Bailey with a wide open look. And the 3 off target.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
And a wide open look for MP. Another miss by MP. And here's George. He'll bring it up for the Jazz. It's a 5-point game coming off that loss against the Timberwolves.
Yeah, they couldn't do any better than a shooting percentage in the low 30s on that night, guys. And that's pretty much a death sentence.
Yeah, I can't name a team that's going to find a way to win shooting like that. I mean, they never had a chance with the touch they had that night.
Utah's gone 0-3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. And the foul called on MP. That is his first. Jazz trail by 9. And so in the game for the Timberwolves. Out to the forward. It'll be McDaniels and Randall. MP out there with Edwards, and it's Gobert in at the 5, roaming the paint. MP, no good. Jazz have gone 7 of 14 in the second quarter, shooting to the tune of 50%. Pass to Mikhailuk. Back to George. This one for 3. Randall grabs the board. Randall's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done.
He can't get anything to fall, at least not this quarter. A reliable option he's been tonight. He's their safety valve for sure.
Utah's gotten cold from deep in the second quarter, just 2 of 6 from long range. And the basket by Bailey.
And they're hitting the
Come
long-range
on.
shots that they were missing in the first quarter, but still have ground to make up.
There's always a need for shot makers in the NBA, GA, and that's what Ace Bailey brings to the floor.
Yeah, Bailey has a smooth jumper with a high release point that allows him to shoot over just about any defender. And when you pair that with his physical tools, his upside is through the roof.
MP's shot is good.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball
Thank you for the likes. I
inside and
appreciate you.
attacking at the rim.
You're exactly right. It's been all good at one end, and let's be diplomatic and just say not so good at the other end.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Jazz will retain possession, and the Jazz making a change here. Collier's checked in. Minnesota also with the sub. Reed's checked in. Here's Bailey. Launches a three. Cans it from downtown. Mikhailov's got himself on the board with three there.
They're having more success from three-point range here in the second after a rough first quarter from deep.
MP kicks to McDaniels. 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Here's MP. McDaniels outside. 6 to shoot. Back to MP. Strong finish inside from MP.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
And so it's MP making things happen for Minnesota. His production has been flowing as he's tallied 20 points and looks to be planning for more. Right back after this break.
Greetings, everybody. Before we review the first half, let's take an early season peek at how the Western Conference is shaking out so far.
Look here now at Minnesota. It's still early, and we don't want to get ahead of ourselves, but right now, they are easily the best team in the league.
Well, we knew they'd be good, but we didn't know they'd be this good. And let's talk now about the game we've been watching. What a terrific first half for the Timberwolves.
Their passing was clearly superior in the first half. They were playing a team game, not one-on-one basketball. Good player movement, good ball movement, and they have a healthy lead to show it.
And that's a halftime wrap. Let's get back to the second half with the call by Kevin Harlan and the crew.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
Markkanen and Kessler man the post position. Then it's George. Then there's Bailey. And it's Mikhailuk in at the 2. And that's the group for Will Hardy as they begin the second half. GA, you hear about 3 levels score. But is it just 3 levels?
Great point. Kevin, you've got guys with that deep range, and there's a difference between the mid-range game, those floaters, the little 12-footers, and those deep 2s as well. So maybe 5-level score is complete. Think of like a 5-2 player in baseball.
It's stolen by Edwards. Goes up, and Edwards slams it in.
Exactly how you want to run the break. Great execution by Edwards.
And about a minute of action so far in the third quarter. Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Thank you. The Timberwolves coach, Chris Finch, said, we're a team based on movement.
Overall, I'm like a 77 or 78. I just started on Sunday.
And said his focus is being what the team needs me to be, a leader by example, and showing them that I'm coachable. Guys, back over to you.
All right, Allie, thanks a lot.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Utah has gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. And a 4-time Defensive Player of the Year, Rudy Gobert is improving his perimeter defense as well. It's helped his overall game.
Yeah, teams have looked to pull him outside and test his lateral quickness. But I tell you, he holds up better than you think, and we know his presence at the rim. And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Sinks the three-pointer. 6 points for Ace Bailey.
With Bailey's shooting skills, you might want to see more of that from him.
And timeout called by Chris Finch. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. Randall outside. McDaniels kicks to MP. The long distance
barely made it.
MP's got 10 points now just in this quarter.
He's lifting up this team with his offensive output. What a big-time quarter for him.
Thought I was going to miss that for sure, dude.
Point percentage numbers on this list. A look at the leaderboard showing us the most accurate three-point shooting 2 men in the league. Anthony Edwards on top.
He just oozes with confidence out there beyond the arc. That's where he makes his living, as he should. I mean, given how efficient he's been from long range.
Well, we've all heard ball don't lie. Well, numbers don't lie either. I mean, he's got range that I'd put up against anybody else in the league, shooting guard or otherwise. He's an
That's off. Damn.
For Utah, they've gone 2 of 6
didn't mess up my
from the
goal
field
skill, though, so it's
here in the
fine.
third. George passes to Mikhailuk. Another miss by Utah. Timberwolves leading by 23. Here's Castro, and MP throws it down hard.
Let's go.
Oh, man, MP to be young again.
Like to thank AT&T for bringing us that spectacular look from their connected cam. And maybe more than any team in the West, GA, the Jazz, really committing to the rebuild.
Well, in the West, it seems like you got 13 or 14 teams all trying to win now, and it just doesn't work that way. So it's not just about talent, it's also about timing.
Gobert finds McDaniels. And here's MP for 3. Trains the three-pointer. MP's got 15 points in just the second half. Utah's gone a less than productive 2 of 6 from three-point land in the second half. And
Damn, that was a nice lob.
And how sweet a play was that?
As sweet as it gets, an exquisite pass to set up the powerful alley-oop dunk.
Guys, I tell you, there are assists, and then there are delicious dimes. This was the latter.
Here's McDaniels.
That was a nice one.
Finished off by McDaniels.
Can't be mad about that. Can't be mad about
going
that.
upstairs with an athletic move.
How y'all doing today? Y'all playing any games today?
For Utah,
Y'all working? Y'all staying
they've
home today
gone
because of the
4 of
weather
9
still, or
from the floor so
y'all
far in the
working
third.
already?
George passes
My
to
office is
Kessler.
still working remote. today.
Nice ball movement by Utah. There's the three. The shot by George, no good.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
Near the three-point line, it's Edwards. And there's another
Dude,
one
how is
for
that
the
not an
Timberwolves.
assist?
And I want to see more of that from him. I mean, he's been passing up on his shot more than usual, even though he's hitting the ones that he takes. And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one. They've asserted their will and have taken
Bad shot.
control on the glass.
Bad shot.
And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves rolling along with a 27-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. From the field, they have been outstanding, amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. We'll get right back to the action when we return. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game, and it's presented as always by State Farm.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
For me, next to the big-time alley-oops and monster throwdowns, passes like that are probably the next best thing.
Damn, dude. They subbed me out. I gotta wait. I only got 2 minutes.
Utah going with an almost entirely new group here. Walker Kessler, he's checked in for Yusuf Nurkic.
How many threes I got? I only got 5.
Lowry Markkinen comes in for Kyle Filipowski. Bailey, he's checked in for Williams. And Mikhailuk's subbed in for Collier. The Timberwolves also with the sub. MP's checked in for Highland. And so in the game for the Timberwolves, MP out there with Dante DiVincenzo. Then it's Joe Ingles. Then there's Reed. And it's Clark in at the 3 spot. Here's Mikhailuk. They grab their own miss. George with no one around.
I didn't leave him. I tried going for the rebound. God
That
damn.
ball shot. George is putting in the work now.
Ingles in the corner. Back to MP. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Bailey with the ball. Guarded now by Clark. Markkinen in the corner. The 3. MP grabs the miss. The Timberwolves shooting about 47% here in the 4th. DiVincenzo kicks to MP. And
Bro, drop.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed. Well, guys, this was never really a contest. Just a total obliteration, if you will. You can safely say mission accomplished now for Minnesota.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out.
I can't hit anything right now.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And so that moves their record to 11 wins on the year.
And as we get set to put this one to bed, a one-sided season series thus far, they've won 2 straight.
Yep, but 2 more to go before the end of the season, and they'll obviously be very confident heading into those 2 games.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for MP.
Tremendous contribution from him scoring the basketball. Everywhere you look, his fingerprints were all over this game.
It's good from long range.
It's always great to get into a rhythm, but do it when it matters.
Now they're playing with urgency. They could have done it much
Okay,
earlier
buddy.
before the game was out of reach.
Now I get
And
stuffed.
Clark over to help. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And he lobs it up, and Kessler throws it down.
And a sharp pass to set up that high percentage shot in close.
Castro, and he banks in the layup. MP's got 42 in the game.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
Yep, to have a stress-free win on the road, very satisfying. The fans are already headed for the exit.
That's not even what I meant to do.
And he knocks down the first one. And George drops them both. And here is MP. Lets it go from deep. Drains it from beyond the arc.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
And you know that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
So it's Minnesota winning this one easy. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
Now let's go to Jennifer Quintana.
A dominant game by MP, leading his team to victory. MP, you broke 40 points tonight. Is 40 just a number? What does it mean in today's NBA?
Let's see.
20 points means hot soup. 30 points means a hot meal. When I drop 40, that means a whole buffet. I'm feeding every family on the team, Jennifer Quintana. We all eat when I hit 40, and it feels great.
We're eating good tonight then, MP. Thank you.
Steak and lobster for everybody.
Kevin, over to you.
All right, thank you, Jennifer. And that'll do it, folks. So for Allie LaForce and my colleagues here at the table, Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for being with us. So long and good night, everyone.
Let's see. Did I finish any of these things? Bless you. Oh, what overall am I? 76.
Hello and thanks for joining us. The NBA Cup is underway. This is game 2, and things will only get more intense from this point forward. And in our matchup tonight, we'll see the Minnesota Timberwolves going up against the Sacramento Kings. Alongside Hall of Famer Grant Hill and Coach Stan Van Gundy, this is Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce joins us from the sidelines. We are now into November, so let's check in on the standings in the Western Conference. Taking a look at Minnesota, things stacking up nicely for them so far. #1 in their conference and looking formidable. And checking out the Kings, now 7.5 games back. Now the starting group for the Sacramento Kings. DeRozan and Murray in at the forward positions. Malik Monk is out there with Russell Westbrook. And it's Sabonis in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And for Minnesota, Randall at power forward with Reed at center. Edwards is the 2, McDaniels the 3. And it's MP in at the 1. Taking a look at the Timberwolves.
Come on.
They're 1-0
Get the
in
game
the group
started.
stage of the NBA Cup so far. A win tonight would go a long way to getting them to the knockout round.
Well, when you break down advancing in the Cup, You almost have to be 2-0. You absolutely need to win 3 games, so tonight has major implications in this group.
And then for Sacramento, this is a vital game in the Cup for them. They lost their group stage opener. A loss tonight could end their run.
Yeah, it dropped them to 0-2 with just 2 games left in the group round. You probably need 3 wins to advance, so they cannot afford a loss.
And so Randall will bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. And it's now 11 consecutive wins for them. They are clicking right now.
Well, you look at the discipline, the way these guys play under control, they never get out of balance when they find themselves in a hole. They just continue to fight, play their game, and enforce their own pace.
Here's DeRozan following the three-pointer by Minnesota.
Well, that one should be in his wheelhouse, but just off the mark.
And after that surprising Karl Anthony Towns trade, it took time for Minnesota to gel.
Yeah, last season some inconsistency, but they seem to find a groove down the stretch, capping it off with a deep run.
And so here's Sacramento following the three-pointer by Minnesota. Pass to Sabonis. Shoots over Reed, hits the rim on the way in, and the bucket is good.
Well, it took them 4 attempts, but they've taken the lid off the basket. Maybe that'll get some momentum going.
And here's Edwards from behind the arc.
Damn.
DeMar DeRozan grabs the miss.
Bad shot, buddy. Bad shot. Don't take
let's
that.
check in with Allie LaForce.
Well, I had a chance to catch up with head coach Chris Finch. I asked him about DeMar DeRozan, specifically how you defend him from the mid-range. He said, quote, "It's tough because his footwork is so good. Our goal is to try to push him out farther and make him take threes if possible. And we'll live with those results. We'll see if their defense is up for the task at hand." Back to you.
Okay, thank you, Allie. Randall, the pass to MP. From outside, off the mark. For Sacramento, they've gone 2 for 7. A sluggish start. DeRozan against McDaniels. Pass to Monk. Puts up a 3. McDaniels with the rebound. And here's McDaniels. He'll bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. And they've been winning at a high level this season. Most games not even close. Their point differential is sky high.
Yeah, a lot of their games have been essentially over by the third quarter. Blowouts, big margins, really astonishing the dominance they displayed over the course of the season. I'm not sure we've ever seen a team so consistently dominant.
First one falls for him.
One of those guys who came into the league with great expectations. MP has met those and then some.
And Grant, after last
We're
season,
doing good.
a new front office taking over in Sacramento, trying to get them back in the playoffs.
Yeah, and after ending their record-breaking postseason drought in 2023, the last 2 years have seen the Kings again outside the playoffs. They're restless to get back there in the mix.
Here's MP following that last three-pointer by Sacramento. There's a minute 47 left in the opening quarter.
We got that going.
Well, that's on the defense. How did they let MP get deep positioning like that?
Let's go. Oh, thank you for the follow. I appreciate you.
DeRozan against McDaniels. DeRozan passes to Monk. They kick it out to Murray. The shot is
Dude, I'm so bad at timing my rebounds.
Murray's got 5 now.
Yeah, you want to get him going as soon as possible. Great way for him to start this game.
Westbrook against MP. Pass to Reed. MP outside. Back to Reed. Here's McDaniels. Fires the 3. The shot misses.
Surprising to see him miss here, but they'll be happy with that shot in most possessions.
Taking a look at Sacramento. DeRozan and Murray in at the forward positions. Russell Westbrook out there with Malik Monk. The Timberwolves lead by 7. MP. Ooh, MP going to work inside.
And you like the balance here. Not just falling in love with the 3 ball.
trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
To the inside. And the layup is good off the glass.
Well, you wonder just how many times Westbrook has run this play. It's no doubt deep into the thousands.
Here's MP. MP going to work down low.
He's been reliable from the floor, and that's
Let's
reflected
go,
on the
dude.
scoreboard.
They kick it out to Murray. The putback. It's good on the putback.
I love the relentless attitude he showed there. Got himself in great position under the glass.
They had the presence of mind to know exactly where the rebound was going. Now here's
Oh, that was a
MP.
bad pass.
He's
Ow.
got 11. Murray, no good. The Timberwolves lead by 7. Pass to MP. Doesn't go that time. Great D that time from Monk. There's 47 seconds left to play in the second quarter. On the wing, DeRozan. McDaniels covering. And that one's good. DeRozan.
Yeah, few guys do it better than DeRozan from the mid-range.
The Timberwolves have gone 6 of 11 here in the second quarter. Back to MP. Fires from deep. Good. The assist goes to Edwards. Edwards got his 3rd assist of the night.
That was a good shot.
Here's DeRozan. He's got 5. Can't connect from short range.
Well, give credit to the defense for cutting him off. Normally, that'd be easy points for him at the rim.
And so it's Minnesota finishing the quarter with an 8-point lead. Their key to consistency has been their dominance in the paint. They've been the more physical team. We'll be right back with you shortly.
Welcome, one and all. Before we hear Kenny and Shaq's insights on that first half, let's look ahead and check out the upcoming schedule. Fellas, what stands out to you about this schedule?
Man, I don't have time to be thinking about their schedule. I got my own schedule to worry about.
What? You're too busy visiting fast food chains and shooting low-budget commercials. That's why.
Nothing low budget here, Kenny. Just ask my bank account.
Can't argue with that one, though.
So let's dig into that first half now, and what was a very solid performance for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Thanks for tuning in. Now we head back to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
Yeah, and in terms of slowing him down, I think they're going to have to change things up. Give him some different looks.
Edwards is the 2, McDaniels the 3. Randall at power forward with Reed at center. And it's MP in at the point. So that's the lineup from Minnesota. All right, guys, we're lucky to have Shams Charania joining us now. Our 2K insider calling in with a story. What do you got, Shams?
Well, for all the anticipation around NBA expansion, we might have to pump the brakes. I'm told a number of team owners are a bit hesitant to further carve up the revenue from this new national broadcasting deal, so the timeline may take longer than some fans had hoped.
They'll get there. All right, chums. Thank you very much for that report. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Thank you, guys. Keegan Murray wants to excel at both ends, and he said, quote, "My defense wasn't where it needed to be, so I got a little faster, a little stronger, tried to figure out how to be physical defensively and be effective. Them trusting me to guard helps the other guys so they can focus more on offense." BA, back to you.
Okay, Allie, thanks a lot. For three, Randall, he buries it from three. Randall's got 11 points.
Well, you could tell that Randall was looking for his shot there. Got the ball and wasted no time putting up the jab.
Westbrook outside. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Stan, there seems to be an impatience to this Kings organization. Continuity is not the order of the day.
Well, yeah, BA, and it can be disorienting for the players.
God, dude,
you don't want to become complacent, but there's got to be a happy medium and some stability.
Here's Murray. How about Murray draining the contested shot?
And making 3 of their first 4 shots in this half is a strong start. Now it's about growing that momentum.
MP shot is good.
Oh, MP. He got that tweener working.
And timeout called by Doug Christie. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. And now the league leaders in scoring. MP, number 1.
He's the guy every defense fears. Can't even slow him down right now.
Hold on. Let's see.
And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. Pass to Murray. Westbrook right side. Another one falls for Sacramento.
Come on,
They're not
dude.
messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
Here's MP. MP goes strong to the rack.
Oh, sometimes you know the contact is coming. MP not shying away at all.
Westbrook with it. Now guarded by MP. And it's Murray finishing it off.
Did you guys see that? What an insane slam.
Man, you got to have some hang time to pull that off.
Dare I say, he's had a perfect game. Incredible. No misses thus far. A major reason they lead.
When it comes to Randall, he's had doubters over the years, Stan, but his talent's undeniable.
Yeah, BA, look, there's no questioning Randall's ability to score and rebound down low. And his post-passing gets overlooked sometimes, too.
It's good. MP's got 20.
Yeah, good, aggressive move by MP. You know, I have a feeling we'll see this a lot in his career.
Westbrook with the miss.
That's their plan, to get him an opportunity to finish in tight. That's a miss they can live with.
Edwards, a pass to MP. Misses the 3.
Going into halftime, he had 2 threes in his pocket, but hasn't added to that total since.
DeRozan outside. Off target from three-point range.
Defensive breakdown there, and they got lucky. He's not going to miss too many of those.
Bro, you're lying. I hate that thing, dude. I hate those that few good shots.
A little more patient right now.
And another miss by Sacramento.
And they need his offense right now, but his shot is just not falling.
Randall, good.
Tonight has been all about Julius Randle. He is scoring at will. They should keep going to him.
They kick it out to Murray. That three's off the mark.
Well, so far in the second half, he hasn't been able to get another three to fall.
Here's MP. Ooh, MP takes the contact and converts.
Oh, my. Powering through the contact. MP just went to work on them in the paint.
Murray finds DeRozan. Back to Westbrook. From deep. It's rebounded by Minnesota. And here we go. The Timberwolves on the run. And they blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance at another one at the stripe.
Yeah, this quarter's all about him. He's just dominating at the
Let's go, dude.
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far. 17 seconds left in the third. DeRozan outside. To halt the run. The shot that time not on target. And as we end the third quarter,
dude, I want to make a full quarter. I want
to. Tough to come back. The T-Wolves on top. They lead by 13. After a quick break, we're coming right back with the start of the fourth quarter. And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. And so in the game for the Kings, we've got Achua. Keon Ellis is out there with Dennis Schroeder. Then it's DeMar DeRozan. Tries to break his ice. Timberwolves will go for a different look here. Reed's checked in for Gobert. Jaden McDaniels comes in for Clark. Edwards, he's checked in for DiVincenzo. And MP subbed in for Conley. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth here. Sabonis, the pass to Westbrook. To the middle. DeRozan. And the dunk by DeRozan.
Well, you know, you give him the opportunity, and DeRozan's going to finish with authority.
McDaniels outside. Here's MP. Now Randall. On the take. The shot is money.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there and continuing to press the advantage.
Come on.
Westbrook. DeRozan. DeRozan gets inside and scores.
We should still win this game.
There, DeRozan saw an opportunity and took advantage.
Now Reed. Randall outside. Now Edwards. MP outside. Outside Edwards. Shot clock at 6. MP.
Oh my God.
Misses. Kings trail by 9. Oh, ho, ho. That's a man on a mission right there.
What a leap to the rim by Monk. Going up high where the defense can't stop.
Now Reed. Bucket is good.
Well, the defense can't lose track of him. He's just too talented offensively.
The Kings running out of time. DeRozan looks it over. Can't get it. Minnesota's gone 1 for 5 shooting from the arc here in the fourth. And he nails it.
Well, if you blinked, you missed MP getting that shot off.
Now here's Monk. Sabonis, high post. Working on Reed. Sabonis, right side. Westbrook. MP with a rebound. Minnesota's gone 2 of 6 so far in the fourth.
Well, with a comeback out of range, you can put a bow on this one. Good performance for the Timberwolves.
You love how they push the ball at every opportunity.
Yeah, they really dictated the pace, and it really paid off.
And this win will give them 12 on the year thus far.
And they have to feel pretty good about themselves, taking the first 2 games of the season between these teams.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for MP.
Yeah, you know, he was a man on a mission in this one. The defense had absolutely no answers for him tonight.
That's an inspired ball club. They fought hard, and during the most important moments, they made big plays.
Let's see. We got the win already.
The best basketball for this home stretch, and they certainly earned this one.
And MP with a basket on the assist by Edwards. 30 points for MP. So we see the Timberwolves taking the W here. And with tonight's win, they're now 2-0 in the NBA Cup.
Yeah, just a fantastic start to the group stage. They're in the driver's seat in this group. A strong finish, and they'll advance.
Now we send it over to Jennifer Quintana.
Thanks, guys. I'm here with MP, one of the stars of tonight's game. A strong scoring night for you, MP, reaching the 20-point threshold and a win for your team. That's a good night at the office.
It is what it is. A lot of positives come out of this one for the whole team. Next game, I think I want everybody to get 20, the bench and the starters.
That would be 200-something points.
You're right, too low. 25 for the starters. If anyone could do it, it's us. Gotta set your sights high, Jennifer Quintana. That's the only way you become great.
Aim high, MP. Way to go.
Appreciate it.
EA, over to you.
Okay, Jennifer, thanks a lot. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Stan Van Gundy, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. We hope you enjoyed our broadcast. We'll see you later.
One sec, guys. I'll be back. Dude, the notification from this stuff is annoying.
Well, the weekend obviously isn't great. No secret that these teams don't like each other. Could things get a little chippy tonight?
It would not surprise me at all, Kevin. These teams not only fierce rivals, but there's a little bit of animosity for one another. Throw in the fact that both these teams play in the same conference. Yeah, I'd say the spirits might be high tonight.
I'll take a look at the Nuggets opening lineup. Johnson is in the front court alongside Gordon. Hardaway is out there with Jamal Murray. And it's Jokic in at center. Murray, no good. The Minnesota Timberwolves coming to this one after the win against Sacramento. Here's Reed, and Reed throws it down.
Oh, nice finish from Naz Reed. That's the kind of play that can give your team a spark.
There's the triple. And the ball travels out of his hands. It was last touched by Jokic. And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, I had a chance to catch up with head coach Chris Finch. I asked him the obvious. Is there anything you can do to slow down Jokic? He was surprisingly candid with his plan, and he said they want to force him to switch out onto the perimeter shooters, hoping that he expends a lot of energy and create favorable mismatches. Back over to you, Kevin.
And Allie, thanks so much. Here's Hardaway, and he tries off the glass, but it's no good. Minnesota's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. And we saw last season the Nuggets GA in the final week of the regular season making a coaching change and a shift in their front office.
A pretty rare situation. Seems like there'd been a power struggle, and rather than choosing sides, the decision was to just make a fresh start.
Murray, no good.
They are 0 for the game thus far. 0 of 4 here, still looking for their first make.
McDaniels gets a wide open look, and he can't extend the lead to double digits. Denver's gone 0 of 3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. Murray, no good.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's going to buy himself a ticket to the bench. If he keeps shooting it like that, he has been putrid here this quarter.
Reed gets the bucket. Reeves got his second basket of the night.
He's been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
On the offensive end, it feels like they're getting the shots they want. And
Yeah.
Right. And then this is Dallas Drive.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right.
defensively, they are connected and on a string.
The one of the guy that got stuck by Target, Nick said caught in 4K, and Della was like, Nick, was that really you?
Good ball movement here by the Nuggets. Jokic with the bucket.
And that ends the struggle. You could feel the tensions in the building with each miss.
And you've got to be able to show some resiliency, right? Keep pounding away, and it finally falls for you.
The Nuggets trail by 8 and out of bounds as the Timberwolves gain possession. And now let's highlight the deadliest deep threats to come into the NBA this season on our rookie leaderboard. MP is number 1.
With the way he shot the ball from long range, he's earned his reputation as the top marksman of his class.
And here are the Nuggets now, following the three-point attempt by MP. And the basket is good.
And you can't fall asleep against Murray, especially when he's got great interior positioning.
I accidentally rewatched Eclipse twice.
I know, so right now.
And the story here, Kevin, early on, is how well they've shot the basketball.
The Nuggets have gone just 2 of 7 so far. A little bit of a slow start for. Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Up at the forward, it'll be McDaniels and Randall. MP out there with Edwards, and it's Reed in at the 5 spot. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. Edwards dishes to MP. Good, and the assist goes to Edwards. MP's got the lead up to 11 now for the Timberwolves. 1:58 left now here in the second. Edwards against Hardaway. Pass to Gordon. The Nuggets with another miss.
Boy, he was anticipating a little bit more defensive pressure, and that's one you think he's going to make.
And that one, good. And it's 6 points for Naz Reid.
Well, the high percentage opportunity. Naz Reid on the inside.
So for the Nuggets, their last game, a loss to the Clippers in Los Angeles. And it's Jokic in the corner. Back to Murray. Shoots the 3. The Nuggets with another miss.
I'll tell you, his teammates are going to start to freeze this guy out if he keeps taking threes like this.
McDaniels finds MP. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. MP's got 13 points.
Yeah, after a first quarter where they struggled from long range, they've really started to get it closer to the basket.
Well, shaky start. He's putting that in the rear view and finding his groove.
Rudy Gobert, he's checked in for Randall. Peyton Watson, he's checked in for Denver. And you look at this Timberwolves roster, Doris, quite a spread as far as the ages of their top players.
Oh, Kevin. You've got a couple of guys who are absolutely on the back nine and really walking up the fairway of number 18. And then you've got Mr. McDaniels and Anthony Edwards, two guys in their early 20s. But this is the fascinating part. There's a runway left, and what do they do with it?
Hardaway's checked in for Denver. Pass to Hardaway. 32 seconds left here in the second. From outside, off the mark. Timberwolves leading by 15. Here's MP. Rebounded by Hardaway. Here's Johnson. And the slam dunk by Johnson.
6'8" with good hops, Cam Johnson. That's almost unfair, man.
Castro.
And already his third foul. It's got to be time to get him out of there probably until the third quarter. Ooh, he put a little extra on that one.
He does. He doesn't usually finish soft either. Obviously, he can when necessary, but not that time. Hardaway for three, and no good that time. And here's MP for three. MP getting it done for Minnesota. He comes away with 11 points in the quarter and is showing no signs of fatigue. Back to the action in just a minute.
Thanks for joining us, everybody. An uphill battle so far for the Denver Nuggets.
They know they don't have to keep shooting threes, right? When you're this cold, you just can't keep tossing up anything. It's freezing in here, Ernie.
Oh, I get it. He's cold. Ernie, you get it. I mean, I guess, yeah, it's pretty hard to win that way.
Good stuff, fellas. All right, fellas, let's change it up. Time now for the power rankings.
You know, right now for Denver, they're still at the bottom third of the league. Something will need to change for them.
And that's a halftime wrap.
I just found out.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through two quarters? He has been terrific.
And one would expect that the defense made some adjustments at halftime, but he has the ability to answer right back.
So on the floor for Denver. Inside for him, it's Gordon and Jokic. Hardaway is out there with Murray, and it's Johnson in at the small forward. And joining us now by phone is insider Shams Charania with some news. Shams, give it to us.
Well, fans becoming very familiar with the term second apron over the last few seasons. Front offices admit the devil is in the details. While it's not exactly a hard cap, teams are showing little willingness to endure the penalties that come with persisting above that second apron threshold.
That is so true. Shams, thank you very much for the report. Jokic finds Gordon. Gordon with the screen for Johnson. No good on the triple.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And it's good for two. MP's got 21.
Boy, for the most part, when they have gone through him, he has delivered.
Pass to Murray. Nice move. A special move before the shot.
And there's no doubt Murray can fill it up. Good luck bringing him down to earth when he's on this kind of a roll. And who doesn't love stats? Here are some numbers for Nikola Jokic. And he's right up there in the top 20 in scoring. Certainly a force to be reckoned with offensively.
And we're talking about the ultimate competitor here. Leading the league in assists, maximizing every possession. He just tears apart a defense. The Nuggets trail by 16. Now, Jokic, he's got 5. It's Jokic inside.
He's so skilled on the interior. Jokic plays with so much force and leverage down low.
And this summer, Carmelo Anthony inducted into the Basketball Hall of Fame. The former 3rd overall pick by Denver back in 2003.
And he played 7.5 seasons with the Nuggets, his longest stretch with any team, representing them 4 times in the All-Star game.
Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Thank you, guys. Cameron Johnson stays even. He said, I just try to come in and do my job every game, no matter what that looks like. And as somebody who shoots a lot of threes, some days can be better than others. So you just ride the waves while you can and focus on that next play. The next shot and your results, they'll be the results. Guys?
Thank you, Allie.
Still looking for his first triple of the half. He had 3 at the break.
Damn, bro. Come on.
Hardaway passes to Jokic. Back to Hardaway. That's in, coming off the assist from Jokic. Jokic has got 3 assists tonight.
Oh, that's money in the bank. Hardaway, terrific off the catch.
MP kicks to McDaniel. Back to MP. MP drills the 3.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
So David Adelman's decided to call a timeout here. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust.
Just make yours for now.
I'm gonna play.
Just make yours for now. I'll get some here.
We're just over a minute and a half now into the 4th. Hardaway dishes to Murray. Pass to Hardaway. The 3. The rebound by the Timberwolves.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Randall and Reed holding down the post spots. The wingmen, Edwards and McDaniel. And it's Castro in at the point guard position. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. From outside, whoa, Jokic stretching even his range.
You know, I thought in the first half this guy was pressing, he was rushing. Now he's settled into the game.
Minnesota leading by 12. MP lays it in off the window.
Now, this is what we want from MP. Night after night, an energetic performance on the offensive end.
Now Gordon. And here's Jokic. 6 on the shot clock. Reed with the rebound.
Boy, that's the kind of contest you need to force the miss.
Now McDaniel. Randall outside. MP against Murray. Reed with a screen on Johnson. MP fires. It's good.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
This is a textbook example of playing the possession and not the score. This team is doing a great job continuing to execute.
And Murray's got the ball here for Denver. 17-point game. He's off from 3.
A bit of pride at stake, trying to get that last 3 ball back, but couldn't get it to fall. And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win for Minnesota.
Not only did they shoot the ball better, but they had more assists.
Yeah, I thought the passing in terms of finding the open man gave them the higher percentage shots. The ball movement was key for the win.
And this will be a big win for them. Lucky win number 13 now in the bag.
And once the horn sounds, they're going to go up 2-0 in the season series.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for MP.
Boy, it's not just the scoring he gave them, it was the efficiency with which he did it.
It's hauled in by Gordon. It's been a pretty tough stretch for them.
And this will be an important possession. It's really essential. They put a stop to this run, and the best way to do it is by great execution.
He squares up and sinks it.
Well, how pretty is the shooting form of Hardaway Jr.? This guy is on point.
Well, for the Timberwolves, they can just run out the clock here. Edwards finds MP. That's in, coming off the assist from Edwards. MP's got 39.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
Well, for all intents and purposes, this game is over. Just a matter of time here.
And so it's the Timberwolves taking care of business here. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really put in a supreme effort. It just felt like once they had that lead and it was comfortable, they were not going to relinquish it.
Now let's send it over to Jennifer Quintana.
MP, your team needed your scoring night to win, and you delivered, passing the 20-point mark on the way to victory. Was that the game plan coming in, or did you see something that led to an adjustment?
Whoa. That almost sounded like you didn't expect me to drop 20 tonight. I don't know if I appreciate that, Jennifer Quintana.
Oh, I'm just asking about the game plan, MP. No shade intended.
Right. Game plan's the same as every night. We play to our strengths, and my scoring is one of our strengths. I get buckets, we win. Simple formula, easy to replicate. How about you look for it a little bit closer next time out?
Eyes peeled, MP. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Kevin, back to you.
Terrific job, Jennifer. Thanks so much. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Dorisburg, Greg Anthony, and our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for tuning in.
What's up, Super Duper? How you doing, dude? Yeah, we were closed again today, dude.
Welcome. We're ready to get the week off to a great start. All right, Grant, when your team is in the second game of a back-to-back, do you play it differently?
You know, it depends on what happened in the first game. Did your starters have to play a lot of minutes?
Nice,
Did you
nice.
get into double overtime?
What are you eating for lunch?
It just depends, BA.
So the opening lineup for the Mavericks. Thompson and Flagg fill out the wings. Davis and Lively, the lengthy combo inside. And it's Irving in at the point.
Nice play by Gobert, taking it up strong and daring people to stop him.
On the wing, Thompson. Back to Irving. Yes, and a nice assist from Thompson.
High percentage look right off the bat.
Here's MP. What a tremendous game he played against Denver. To the left wing. MP, a screen on Davis. Randall can't hit. And Dallas with possession. Irving for three. Randall pulls down the board. One of the all-time great shooters, Tim. Klay Thompson has put on some legendary shooting displays.
Well, BA, he has a picture-perfect shooting stroke. And when he gets it going, it's almost like he can't miss no matter what the defense does to stop it.
Again, Irving missing.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
MP, the pass to Edwards. From outside the arc, sinks the tray.
Shooting the three
How's
with
that not an
confidence.
assist, dude?
That's exactly what this team needs from Edwards.
Inside, here's Irving. Nice.
Spicy
Gets his
runners.
second bucket. He's 2 for 4 now.
Nice.
And setting the
I like
tempo
it.
with
I like
an
it
assertive
moves.
move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
That is a quality look. You can't do it much better than that.
Pure from three-point range.
Yeah, shots like this are big for MP's.
Hold on, guys. I might have to get off here.
Development. I love seeing him capitalize off the catch.
On the wing, Irving. Beyond the arc. Gets the 3 ball to go. Irving's got his 3rd basket on the night right there.
These teams are finding the range, showing a lot of confidence.
Yeah, he was so ready to answer that. These teams are just battling. And when you start out shooting 80% or better as a team, you start to feel yourself a little bit, and that feeling is good.
Irving for 3. They get it back. 3-pointer. Again, Irving missing. Minnesota leading by 3. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
I briefly spoke with Chris Finch. He spoke about their defensive schemes tonight, especially in relation to Anthony Davis. He said it's essential that we limit his impact. We have to stay strong inside and not allow Davis to intimidate us no matter what. Strong words from Coach. We'll see if his guys can make it happen. Back to you.
Thanks for that, Allie. And he makes the first. And Legs, you look at this Mavericks roster.
All right, guys. I have until 1:30. Then I gotta hop
Yeah,
off.
Brian, they've got great physicality up front, and that's what the league is allowing these days. So they
Got a little
got
bit of
the
time, boys.
personnel to play some bully ball.
The Timberwolves making a switch here. DiVincenzo's checked in. And
Oh, no.
Dallas
Messed
also
up.
making
Dang
a
it.
switch. Washington's checked in.
Really tough quarter for him shooting the basketball.
MP inside. He's guarded by Irving. MP, that one's good. MP's got 9 points. Mavericks trail by 7. Outside Irving. Sends it home from 3-point land.
He is totally locked in offensively and doing everything he can to bring his team back.
MP with it. And Davis picks
That's
him
not
up
what I meant to do. What the heck?
For Dallas, they've gone 4 of 10 shooting the rock in this first quarter.
That's not what I meant to do
Here's
at
Flag
all.
outside. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
And how about Flag's speed on the breakaway? I mean, this young guy can really move.
MP. It's stolen by Lively. And he lobs it up to the rim. And finished off by Davis.
He powers through. Size and skill. That is a tough tandem to contend with.
And Chris Finch wants a timeout. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. And Minnesota will go for a different look here. Nas Reed's checked in for Rudy.
Moose, well, what ramen are you using, Moose?
Let's get a quick check of the scoring breakdown here for Dallas.
Yeah, their early focus on outside
Grenade eats a lot of
scoring
ramen,
has
so I can
paid
find a
off.
new one
They're
for that
finding
works.
plenty of points from 3-point land.
And another thing they've done consistently well is attack the paint. They have stayed aggressive under the hoop and gotten high percentage looks.
Randall and Gobert are in the middle. Edwards is the 2, McDaniels the 3. And it's MP in at the 1. So that's the lineup from Minnesota. Good ball movement here by Minnesota. Randall, good. The assist goes to Edwards. Randall's got 5 points in the quarter.
Great awareness from Ant to locate his teammate for the score.
Quarter number 2 and around 3 minutes gone by. The 11-footer, and again it's Dallas.
Well, what a steady presence offensively and a very difficult player to game plan for.
Well, great to see Kyrie Irving back on the court and producing, Tim.
Yeah, with that ACL tear coming late in the season, it really set him back. The game is just better with Kyrie in action, making highlights on a nightly basis.
Now here's MP. 9 points in the game. Randall outside. Back to MP. The three. The long range hit from MP.
Well, that's helping your team. By and large, he's taking shots he knows he can make.
Pass to Flag. Now Thompson. Back to Irving. 1:10 left to play in the first half of basketball.
Started out strong from three-point land. Hit 2 in the first quarter, but he's gone dry since.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Karina? What'd you do?
Irving is becoming the sage veteran. He said, quote, I used to think leadership is a lonely thing, and it's not. It's surrounding yourself with great-minded, great-hearted people, asking them to push you at times and picking them up when they're not able to be their best. Brian, back to you.
Great perspective. Okay, Allie, thanks for the report. Nice D from Gafford.
When you need to double clutch to get the shot off, you know the probability is low.
Pass to Thompson. There's the three. Oh, and Clay makes that three look so easy.
Well, he was cold in that first quarter, and now it's great to see him flip that switch and start getting hot here.
Let's go, dude.
Yeah, as a shooter, Randall can be practically automatic. He gets the ball and immediately has a shot cooking.
Outside for Davis. Back to Irving. Launches a three. That shot off the mark. Got it up. He can't hit that time. And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. It's Minnesota up by 5. And we'll be right back after halftime to get the third quarter underway.
Greetings, everybody. Before we review the first half, let's take an early season peek at how the Western Conference is shaking out so far.
You look at the Timberwolves, it's still early, and we don't want to get ahead of ourselves, but right now, they are easily the best team in the league.
Well, we knew they'd be good, but we didn't know they'd be this good. And now let's discuss this game. Talk about a strong start for the Minnesota Timberwolves.
Getting points from...
Thanks for tuning in. Now it's time to head back over to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
Oh, you use Bulldog too? That's Karina's favorite. She uses the carbonara one, but it's too spicy for her. She can't use the whole packet.
So far. Hey, you look at MP.
She's lame.
He's been everywhere.
Yeah, he plays.
Yeah, she can't use the whole packet, so.
Maximizing his opportunities offensively.
And what more can you ask of him? That is helping out your team.
On the court right now for the Mavericks. A pair of first overall picks in the front court. Flag and Davis. Kyrie and Clay pair up to make the backcourt. And it's Lively in at the center position. All right, on the line, we've got our insider, Shams Charania. What do you have for us, Shams?
Well, guys, this summer saw the first ever 7-team trade in the NBA. You might wonder why it makes sense to involve so many parties, but basically teams have more flexibility, salary-wise, and these multi-team deals. It is enough to make your head spin, guys, but this is where things are headed.
Big moves. Okay, Shams, thanks for the update. And it's the Mavericks with the ball. Following the score by Minnesota. And that one's good. Irving.
Yeah, and Irving doesn't need much wiggle room at all to feel comfortable. A lights-out three-point threat.
McDaniels from long range. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist. MP's got 4 assists in the game. Thompson passes to Davis. Irving for 3. It's rebounded by Anthony Edwards.
And they're doing strong work on the glass. A +5 advantage.
Yeah, Karina, she doesn't put eggs in it though.
That's 4 straight.
I don't think she has. But yeah, she doesn't use the whole package. She uses like a little bit of it. And then for regular ramen, like Maruchan ramen, I don't think she puts anything in it.
You know, defensively, you have to keep Irving out of the lane, or else he will eat you alive.
For three, Randall.
She says she's good with spice, but is she really? I don't know. Like Budok's too spicy for her? I don't know.
And for all the talk of Unicorn Center,
She tried the black one time, the really spicy one, but she couldn't eat it. She had to give it to her mom.
His mobility fits the modern game, BA. He can move his feet, which allows him to cover in space. And then on the break and as a rim roller, watch your head.
Now here's MP. 19 points in the game. Pass to Randall. Screen by MP. Randall can't hit.
Yeah, they're winning despite his offensive performance. He just hasn't been sharp from the field.
Controls the rebound and the putback. And now just a 4-point Timberwolves lead.
Well, that's a heads-up play there from Kyrie. He gets the first miss and somehow creates points out of it.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
When someone is rolling like this, just keep feeding him. That's just great coaching.
Since we have a chance, let's see the player of the week for the Western Conference. MP.
His offensive effort has really gone on.
Yeah, he said that's sad, Karina.
Comes to that end of the floor,
that he couldn't eat it.
Accurate and explosive.
Either of them.
For any defense to keep up with that.
Now here's MP. He's
Cap.
21, and he gets the bucket.
We do put cheese in it sometimes though, like cheese sticks. I don't really like it in ramen, but Karina, I think Karina does. I don't know if she likes it or doesn't mind. But I didn't really like it too much. It didn't really do anything. It just gave it kind of like a weird texture kind of thing. But also, I don't. Do you like soupy ramen or like dry ramen? I don't know how to describe it. I don't put a lot of water in mine.
He's guarded by Irving. McDaniels from long range, and the rebound goes to Dallas. Thompson passes to Irving. Back to Thompson from deep three-point land. Kept alive. Lively.
What?
Misses the baby hook. Minnesota's gotten 7 of 12 three-point attempts to fall. Nice take by MP.
Yeah, boy, is he dialed in. Perfect from the field this period.
Mavericks trail by 10. Pass to Irving.
Oh, he likes it like you, Karina. He likes it
left
soupy.
in the third quarter here. 6 on the shot clock. Takes the three. McDaniels with the rebound. The Timberwolves have gone 7 of 10 here in the second half.
And what's working here, each guy is willing to make the next pass.
They desperately want to stop this run.
Might be time to switch things up. Try a new play call or something.
The Timberwolves lead by 12. MP inside. He's guarded by Irving. MP again.
Well, MP goes through the defense for the score.
Oh, you like mac and cheese running too? I like, dude, I love macaroni. But I don't know why I've been making like Kraft macaroni from the box, and it just doesn't come out too good. So I'm like, what the heck? I don't know what's wrong. I made some yesterday. I had to add extra cheese to it because it wasn't cheesy enough.
Miller comes in for Julius Randle. Ingles, he's checked in for McDaniels. And it's DiVincenzo in for Edwards. A big group substitution here for Dallas. Gafford, he's checked in for Lively. Washington comes in for Anthony Davis. Marshall, he's checked in for Klay Thompson. And Williams is subbed in for Irving. Now here's Washington. No points yet.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
Oh, and the dunk by MP.
Yeah, good, aggressive move by MP. You know, I have a feeling we'll see this a lot in his career.
Puts up a deep three. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. And here at the end of the third, it's a double-digit ball game. The T-Wolves on top, up by 16. All right, we're going to step aside for just a second. Join us right back here for the start of quarter number 4 next. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Well, I like the fact he didn't telegraph it. That's poetry in motion right there.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the... He's checked in for the Timberwolves. MP comes in for Conley. Dallas also making some changes. Derek Lively, he's checked in for Gafford. Flagg comes in for Washington. And Kyrie Irving is subbed in for Williams. MP is out there with Bones Highland. Then it's Joe Ingles. Then it's Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Reed in at the 5 down low. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. Legs, we've seen players extend their primes, extend their careers. What's behind that?
Well, I think you have to look at the absolute best, LeBron James, and what he has been able to do in making that investment in terms of caring for his body. It's a role model that all players should emulate.
Question is, can anybody replicate what LeBron has done?
Boy, that's going to be tough to copy that.
And it's a completely new group here for the Mavericks. The 3 from Washington. Reed with the rebound. Reed's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. MP inside. He's guarded by Exum. Out to DiVincenzo. Reed sets a screen. DiVincenzo finds MP. Knocks down the
Let's
triple.
go, dude.
MP's got 33 points.
It's safe to say they have dominated this game. The game wasn't even as close as the score says in a great win for the Timberwolves.
And everything seemed to go their way today. They were firing on all cylinders, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., this was the kind of performance you relish as a player. Just a very impressive win.
And this is a nice victory for them. It's win number 14 of the year.
And against a familiar opponent, it's nice to establish a psychological advantage with a win in the first game.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for MP.
Yeah, and watching that last game, you could see the comfort zone he got into, just filling it up from all of the spots he loves.
Here's Exum, following the three-pointer by Minnesota. It's Exum on the wing. Williams from long range. The rebound by MP.
Well, he was hoping to respond with a 3 of his own. He just couldn't get it to go.
And another 3 for Minnesota.
Showing us that killer instinct right now. No letting the foot off the gas for them.
They are playing with so much confidence. They've been clutch all the way around.
Now here's Marshall.
TikTok says
Pass to
I have
Williams.
16 likes.
To win the
But
drop.
when I go on
And he
something, I
hits the
have
jumper.
like 40.
Defensively, you can't afford to get
Maybe it's
stuck
not
on the
working
pick.
right.
Well,
TikTok
you
is
just
just
have to
broken.
communicate
Probably.
those switches. If you don't, it's on you.
MP way outside. And it's good.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
MP, you were able to reach the 20-point mark tonight and help your team get the victory. Is this something you guys can build on?
I don't know.
Is that it?
I mean, we can, but will we? That's on us. You know, what this win means depends entirely on what we do next game. Proof's in the pudding, so we'll see what happens, Dominic.
Well, we appreciate your honesty, MP.
Dominic Hamill, always a good interview.
BA, over to you.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For reporter Ali LaForce and for Tim Legler and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson saying thank you for joining us. So long, everyone.
let's see how we're doing. This is gonna be the last one, guys, because I gotta hop off here and go eat. But I will be back on later, so make sure you stop by for that. Let me see. I will. I'll be back on. No worries. Am I leading in anything other than sports? Dang. How the heck am I supposed to have? Dang. I don't think I can get an assist or rebounds. Alright, so I will see you guys in a couple hours. I'll be back on later. So I'm not going to tell you guys the usual. But anyways, thank you for stopping by. Thank you for watching. I appreciate it. And I'll catch you guys later tonight. Alright, later y'all. Stay safe.